having a passion to farm in Hawaii is very special. The Nāulu Center of UH West Oahu is proud to share a short story of a special student and his passion to perpetuate his culture by farming and planting Hawaiian native plants.
Hello, my name is Jesseʻs, Mikasobe-Kealiʻinohomoku. Home for me is Waiʻanae. And you know, my major right now is sustainable community food systems and political science at the University of Hawaii, West Oahu. And my interest is ʻāina. You know, I love ʻāina. I really believe my passion is to bring back liberation to the community, to be able to perpetuate culture, and that's through planting, through aloha ʻāina, through learning through our ancestors, and taking pride in that, yeah. Being able to perpetuate the culture through plants, being able to rejuvenate soil, being able to restore cultural practices, being able to share that and bring it back to the community, and we can grow as a community as a whole, as a kako. To manaʻo, food-wise, this is culturally it's important because if you know Kalo, our Kalo is our ancestor. You know, Kalo has a great history connection with Kanaka. As for food-wise, manaʻo, Kalo is important. If you ever grew Kalo, Kalo has the ability to produce oha, produce keiki, and that keiki and oha can be shared, or it can be replanted. You can rekanu it, and that all has the ability to produce food. So what I'm saying is, kalo is a very, very productive crop, you know, and you may wait some time to get it, but kalo is beautiful. The food and the process of doing so is so important. You look at kalo, this is the mana varieties, so you can tell there's some mana ulu from the color of the ha. It's a little bit pinkish, yeah. And for me, I like to look at the way the leaf is, because this is my greatest indicator for mana varieties. It tells me I am a mana ulu. But also, this is to clarify it's a mana ulu. You look at the ohas that comes out, yeah, many so early. This is not even a month, about a month old. I mean, it's not even 2 months old. There's a kauna in why it's important as a food. There's a kauna why it's important as a culture. You know, so any mana varieties like manaʻo pelu, that variety was used for fishing, chum water, yeah. Families would upkeep that variety, keep it on the side. They're also fast producing, fast growing varieties in comparison to the lauloas or the pololu, you know. So that varieties grow fast, but also not good for make into poi, yeah. Yeah, so each variety is important and it has its own significance. An example, you know, that like, let's say the ka'i, you had a ka'i variety, a ka'i kalo. That one is good for make, you know, paku ku'iai, you pound into poi, yeah. As for this one, I would say table taro, which is manaʻulu table taro, or it would be what we know as kulolo, yeah. Kulolo taro, not good for poi. You know, but people do make it into poi. You know, it's a little bit oily, it's a yellow, it's really cool. Yeah, and then you got uahi pele, good eating kalo, native to the Ewa area, hone uli uli, uahi pele, smoking kalo, yeah, of pele. Then you got elepaio, there's so many varieties. You have elepaio, you have laulo ke'o ke'o, you have piko uli uli. What's that? This one right here is pili aloha. Yeah, pili aloha. Sticky taro, real sticky. Hard for ku'i. Ula kumu. As you can notice, the name, there's a kauna behind this specific kalo. The native ancient Hawaiians, or our ancestors, would name this after fish. You know, they name it because look at along the stem. Look like kumu, yeah, the kumu color. This is also a keiki kumu. You see them? Kumu color, yeah, you see them? Ula kumu. And you can tell the difference of the color. So if behind the stem, and the ha, and then the lihi. If we stop using papa and pohaku ku'iai and making kalo in this way, if we stop doing that, we lose a whole practice. You know, we lose that connection we had with understanding kalo, or what kalo was pa'a, strong, hard, or what kalo was good, easy, and good poi kalo. We lose that opportunity to learn and connect with halo, you know, if we were to just throw it right into a machine. Machine, I'm not saying is wrong. Industrially, you can imagine how much poi that would make, you know, for luau's and stuff. Yeah, save your hand. But I believe when you're making poi for your own house use, your own home use, that's the great way to approach it. And if you cannot afford one, make one. Kalo is a huge importance. You know, Kanaka is the host culture. I think it's very important, and this is what I learned from Kamuela Inos, is that it's very important to learn the host culture, to respect the host culture, and especially being Kanaka is understanding and taking pride out of that host culture, that culture which is Kanaka, which is Hawaiian. My greatest belief is haloa, most important. You learn haloa, you understand why haloa is important to the culture, you understand how it sustained them. You know, Kanaka is very sustainable. We had developed an intricate and complex system called the Ahupua'a system, and kalo was a huge part of that system with sustainability. And with my degree that I am in, SFS, Sustainable Community Food Systems, I'm able to pull a sense of pride out of this, of being connected with ʻāina, of being able to understand my ancestors did this stuff, and taking that pride and taking it to another level and sharing it, you know. So I think the greatest importance here is to continue perpetuating that culture, that practice, and sharing it with everyone, and giving them that avenue to go and learn, to go being interested, and to develop that pride that I have developed. Yeah. Mahalo.
Mahalo, Jesse, for sharing your passion with us and showing us how we can connect to our ancestors as we perpetuate our culture.